M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So here is the Anytone BT-01 Bluetooth microphone. I'm going to show you around it first and look at some of the functions and then talk about whether we think it's worth buying. And they're about £140, but actually Moonraker at the moment are doing a special deal, £132.95 plus the delivery, so just under 140 delivered. So on the side here you can see there is just a twin pin connector and a USB charger. Ignore the slot, that doesn't do anything. I'm not really sure why it's even there, but there is no SD card in this device. On the screen, it's a larger screen. I think it's 2.2 inch. It's definitely larger than the standard screen that's on the 578 and the 878, 868. You can hear we've got the volume now. In the volume up a bit, we'll turn it down. But in the middle, we've got up, down, power on and off. Now the up and down can change the channels and change the volume. So if you push it once, it says up down key is channel frequency, and we can go up and down the channels. The zones, we use these arrows, and that's our menu button and list button there. So and then the screen is actually dimmed down. It's a very bright screen, and the microphone, the speaker is quite loud, and of course it's a microphone as well. And it has a full DTMF keypad here, which is very nice. On this side, you've got PTT, then you've got programmable buttons.
I heard a lingo, but I'm not sure if you said DJMD5 or some other.
1, 2, and 3. They have, each button has three settings: short, long, and very long press. So it's effectively nine programmable keys. Plus, I'm sure you could probably do the front keys as hotkeys as well. I haven't tried that out. On the bottom, we have an Ethernet connector. This is so you can connect it wired to your 578. So it's like a remote head unit when it's in the car, or you could just have a shorter cable and just use it like a microphone instead of using the standard microphone. And the standard microphone looks like this, which is quite a beefy thing. If you look at the standard microphone, it's wider than the unit. I mean, it's a hefty microphone, isn't it? It's a shame that this section doesn't just unplug, because then we could just plug this into the BT device, but you can't do that, and possibly the wiring's different anyway. Let's just look at some of the menus. I'll just turn the volume down a bit, so we just go down like so. If we're not in channel mode, if we're in channel mode, it will change channel. So we just push the middle, and there you are. We just go volume down. It does have a slider which can be enabled in the settings as well and disabled. Then you go menu, and we'll start looking at talk group. Let's just select it. Talk group list, new contacts, manual dial. Not something we've done. And there's a timeout, so we need to change the timeout on the menu because that's a bit fast. And also the fact that the hotspot's going. We're just going to unplug the hotspot for now. And then we can go in the menu without sort of having the information. Now I have got my contacts list in there. I've loaded that up earlier. And on the B band we've got HubNet, which is active. So if we want to, I've programmed the A button to go A and B, because that's how I use it, and then I can move away from that zone. So we're not interfered with. So A and B is how I've programmed it. And if I hold it, I've programmed it so that the sub channel goes off and we go into single screen if we want. Sub channel on. And it does, I've told it to do to show the last contact. So we go menu, let's do that one again, talk group list, let's just enter, and then you start to see that. New contact and manual dial and talker alias. Let's go manual dial. And is it hash? Yeah, and then we can type in, say 91 for example. We put hash for group mode, and then just key in the normal way. And that's manual dial. I'm sure there's a shortcut. On the 878, you hold down the hash. Now actually, is it hold down the 0? Let's try that. Yes, hold down 0 and then hash for private or thing. So it's exactly the same as the 878, which is quite good. Back button for the red button. Then you've got talker alias. Let's select that. And I do like, let's set talker alias for receive. Go number 2. And let's go contact first, okay? and then that means talker alias will be on. We'll receive the contacts first, and then talker alias if they are running it as well. Messages, call log, zone, scan, roaming, record, GPS. Now, I haven't even attempted to turn the GPS on yet, so let's just turn it on. GPS is on, and these do come with a GPS antenna. If we get a lock, we should see Digimonitor. That's basically promiscuous mode. You can have for 1 slot or 2 slots. Bluetooth, well, that should be on because we're connected now. See where it says pairing. I'm going to do another video seeing if I can actually pair my Bluetooth headset just using this device, but that's for a separate video. APRS, and look at all that, and it's the same as the new 878. It's got, look at all those settings, excellent. So record. Right, let's go menu. This time we'll go to settings. Settings. Radio set. Now we're familiar with all this. Voice functions. Right, you got speaker mode, mic, speaker, max volume, which is one you'll use quite a lot. Go back. Display functions, backlight, light time, channel name. Back. Menu, change font color. Look at all that. Should we just do one for fun? Let's just do green. But you can change it in the code plug anyway. Zone colors. It's just the full ability to manipulate what color the screen looks like. I haven't seen that you can personalize the screen yet. Key functions, well, we've already done that. So the short key, let's just show you the short key. Main switch, and you've got all these hotkeys. I need to remind myself how to use hotkeys and what's the best way to use them. Select. Auto power off. I do like that actually. Let's do 60 minutes. Now you need to save this to your code plug or it won't remember it. Fan open. There's a fan on the 578. Frequency steps. No, that's fine. 2.5, that's good. Vox level, scan mode, DTMF speed, broadcast radio. I've tried that. Should we try it now? Turn it on. Now the screen on the 578 doesn't do anything. It just sits there. Let's go back. We should see it. Yeah, look, we've got it there. And scan, is it up and down with the arrows? Could be with the channel. So we go like that. Channel mode. Frequency, and look, it's scanning. We'll hold our finger on it, and that's the the radio, broadcast radio, FM. Now we've got to remember how to turn that off. Settings, radio set, voice, other functions. That was the one, wasn't it? Like so. DTM. There it is. There. AM, FM. Off. Okay, slight delay. It's not quite as fast as using the actual device, but I think you can pretty much do everything on this that you can do with the 878. Look, new channel. It's creating a channel. The type, digital, analog, power, offset, RX, all your repeaters, color code, all the. Look, let's look at our radio ID. There we are. Color code, time slot. Everything you recognize if you've had a 578 before, an 878 before. So that's it. So I'm just going to see if I get in my, let's go to my All-Star node. Go back into memory mode. Got on this. I did program a button for memory mode. Not that button. Let's hold one down. Digimonitor. I think we'll leave it as that. I need to freshen up myself. You've got the Bluetooth logo, Digimonitor. Can't remember what the red thing stands for. Low power. So bye for now. Thanks for watching my channel. Catch you on air. All the best. 7-3.